Bear down, Chicago Bears. This is going to be one of those good days. Chicago Bears have hired defensive specialist Eric Washington to take over as the coordinator in the Windy City. This is a big deal. This is somebody who got to start in coaching at the Chicago Bears and was the defensive line coach for one of our, if not the best, one of the more fun defensive lines that we had for a while. And that goes back to the Julius Peppers years where we had Carlos Wooten. I want to say Tommy Harris. I got a list for you. We're going to break it down. Now, before we get started here, if you like this content, then please hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell to be notified of future content. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, to check out the news, Chicago Bears hire Eric Washington as defensive coordinator. This is a great move by the Chicago Bears. This move is a homecoming of sorts. Eric Washington previously was a defensive assistant for 2008 and 2009 before being promoted as their defensive line coach in 2010. That was taking over the 2010 season when this was the lineup in 2010. Anthony Adams, Mark Anderson, Tommy Harris, Marcus Harrison, Israel Adonijah, Henry Melton, Julius Peppers, Matt Toyana, Barry Turner, and Corey Wooten. This was a fantastic, in my opinion, this was a fantastic lineup. I really enjoyed this team in that year specifically, although I believe that's Jay Cutler years. Yeah, no. He then moved on to the Carolina Panthers over in 2010, where they were 2-14. The next thing you know, they're 6-10, 7-9, 12-4, 7-8, and then 15-1 in their historic 2015 season before going back to 6-10, then 11-5, and then 7-9, and then that was the end of that era. So super excited to see that Eric Washington has been hired by the Chicago Bears. Now, this, I think, presents an incredible opportunity for the Bears to get the expertise and knowledge of somebody dedicated to the position, specifically the defensive line. And let's face a few facts here. The point of weakness for the Chicago Bears in 2023 was, and probably still is, of course, the defensive line. Montez Sweat coming in has been a great breath of fresh air. Yannick Ngakoue was coming on towards the end of the season, but he got injured. DeMarcus Walker was serviceable, but we were not excellent on the defensive line, unable to establish that pressure. And then in the moments where we were getting that collapse of the pocket that your defensive ends were giving you, then we did not have the defensive tackles in place to take advantage of that, meaning that Justin Jones was not exactly up to par, and Gershon Dexter, still a rookie, was making strides, but not enough. Zach Pickens probably picks up the slack over there. So, maybe this team gets a little bit better, or because of this defensive line coach, this team's going to get a lot better. Free agency, most probably we look at Chase Young. We start looking at edge rushers, and we look at a defensive tackle to shore this lineup. Now we've got a coach who can do just that, who knows exactly what you need in order to rush the passer and get your guys to that quarterback. And this is going to be a fantastic thing. I think the Bears, I'm going to continue to say, I think the Bears are now a playoff contender. They are a big-time playoff contender with, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. This Bears team is starting to come together and coalesce. Ryan Poles doing a fantastic job. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, bell to be notified, and bear down,